about staph infection tattoos and its treatment is about to begin. Stand by.
So, are we starting? Yes. So, hello and welcome to this short webinar on how to treat a tattoo infection. So, as more people are joining us, I just see, there's a few joining. So, I'll just tell you a little bit about me. My name's Joe Johnson, and I've been treating people with natural remedies for over 25 years. I've helped many people with tattoo infections and piercing infections to treat themselves and also prevent any future infection. I'm going to show you how to do it. So, I'll say right away, I do have a remedy for tattoo infection, but I'm going to show you how you can make your own if you wish. All right. And the dog agrees with that. So, you've had your tattoo. Presumably, if you haven't had your tattoo yet, always choose somebody who's got a good reputation. Don't choose somebody who's going to practice on you. Everybody's got to learn their trade. Everybody's got to learn their skills. It doesn't matter whether it's a heart surgeon, a shop assistant, or a tattoo artist. Everybody's got to learn. We understand that. But you don't want somebody practicing on your body, because that, if they make mistakes, it's going to be there forever. So that's the first bit of advice. The second sort of, presumably you've chose somebody who's skilled and who can keep things completely hygienic. You've had your tattoo and it's got infected. And you know it's infected because the first signs, it starts to itch. I mean really itch. And then it starts to swell up. Maybe it started to go red. Maybe it started to blister. You're getting tiny scabs on it. And I don't mean the scabs that are normally associated with a surface tattoo. I mean thick, crusty scabs. And it's swollen and it's extremely painful. What are you going to do then? And what I would say is, if you ever get a tattoo and then there's red lines say for instance you have a tattoo on your forearm. Say you had a tattoo there and then you get red lines coming away from it, meaning the infection's got into the blood. You must go to the doctor. You might not like taking antibiotics, but if it gets deep into your blood, it can become dangerous and it can kill you, and you don't want to do that. And you might think, well, the chances of that happening are slim. I agree with you. But every single day, people die of slim happenings. They do. Go on YouTube and have a look. The things that people die of are unbelievable. You don't want to die of a tattoo infection. So if it gets into your blood, get to the doctors. They'll prescribe you antibiotics. Antibiotics don't do your immune system any good, but they will save your life in certain circumstances. Okay, so assuming it's not that serious, but you can see it's infected, you want to put something on it. Now there are lots of remedies out there, lots of standard sort of ointments or creams that people say, when you get your tattoo, they'll say, here, put some of that on every day. And that normally consists of a base oil with normally tea tree oil in it. Now tea tree is a good antiseptic, but it won't stop an infection. It will not stop. Once the infection is deep inside, it won't stop. Okay, so I would say that's not enough. It's not enough. So if you start rubbing tea tree on, thinking it'll be all right, 3 days later, the infection has got deep, and it's too late then. So what I would use, this is how you're going to use it. I'll tell you a little story. Thousands of years ago, 2,000 years ago, the Romans in Rome, in Italy, they invaded the whole of Europe, northern Africa, right up all the way over here through the UK up to Scotland. Now, every Roman soldier was given a sword and a shield and a helmet, and then one other thing, he was given a pouch full of herbs. Now these herbs were there to save the Roman soldier's life, because if they got a wound, if the skin got broken with a rusty sword or whatever, they're going to die of infection, because there was no such thing as antibiotics in those days. So they came up with a blend of herbs, and if they got a wound, they put those herbs into the wound. They were natural antibiotics, because nature is full of natural antibiotics. They're all over the place. And if you just know where to find them and how to use them, they could use, so the Roman soldiers saved their lives. So what I've done is, I've put together a blend of natural oils, an exact copy of those herbs. I started off with myrrh oil, organic myrrh oil. It's very thick, but it's a very powerful natural antibiotic, and you can just massage it into your skin. So if you've got any myrrh oil at home, use that. It will work in most cases. However, there's some bacteria that don't respond immediately to myrrh oil, and you don't want to hang about. So you can use cinnamon, you can use cinnamon leaf oil, you can use thyme oil, you can use clove. So you've got the option, myrrh oil, cinnamon, thyme or clove. Massage them. You can put them neat onto your tattoo. Might sting a bit, but it'll help to get rid of the infection. So you can make that yourself. You can go to the store and get it yourself. You might even have these essential oils. Far stronger than tea tree. All right. So let me just have a look if anybody's put any questions on here. So how do you know if your tattoo is infected? Well, I've told you, it'll go itchy, it'll go red, it'll start to ooze pus and what have you. It becomes very sore. It'll be obvious to you that it's really sore, then you know it is infected. So some people, what is actually happening when it gets infected? Most of the time it's just bacteria got through your skin. It's got through the protective barrier. So that's why you need to really massage the oils into your skin. These oils will kill off bacteria on contact. So you've got to massage it well into your tattoo. Now somebody's asked a good question here. Will my infected tattoo be ruined? Well, more often than not, no, but it could be. What you could do, if you don't treat it properly, you will lose the definition. So rather than having a crisp line, you could end up with a fuzzy line, and that's a shame, especially when you're stuck with it for life. So if you've got an infection, treat it. All right. Yeah, you might need to touch it up. If you've got an infection and you've treated it, and it afterwards when the infection's got away, don't worry, you can get it touched up. All right. And then somebody said, what do I put on an infected tattoo? I've already said that. Thyme oil, cinnamon, clove and myrrh oil. Okay. Now, personally, my own remedy, what we've done is we've blended those oils, but I've also put in 4 homeopathic remedies, because it's one thing to stop that infection, but you want to stimulate your immune system to protect you. Okay? You want to boost your immune system to stop the infection as fast as you can. So in this remedy, the tattoo formula, I've dissolved 4 homeopathic remedies as well, put into the remedy as an extra boost. So the cinnamon, thyme and clove all mixed up in here, and the myrrh oil, that's the most important one as far as I'm concerned, because the myrrh oil on its own will kill off the tattoo infection. But anyway, we've put homeopathic remedies as well in to do a good job. What's the point in spending thousands of pounds or dollars or whatever it is, thousands of your hard-earned money on a tattoo, and then, you know, not being prepared to spend money on a tattoo infection remedy? It sounds a bit crazy to me. So cinnamon, thyme, clove, myrrh and homeopathy. It's there. There's a link below this webinar if you want it, or you can make your own. Let's have a look what else people are just writing now. Can your body reject ink from a tattoo? Not really. I mean, the inks that they use have been tested for allergy, but nowadays there are more and more people are becoming too allergic to things that nobody would even think of 20 years ago. So it is possible that you could be allergic, but I don't think so, because they have been tested as non-allergenic inks. So that shouldn't happen. Somebody said, why did my tattoo get infected? Well, that could be a number of reasons. It could be a tattoo artist has used dirty equipment. That's what most people think, but it's not. 99% of the time, that is not it, because that's how they make their living. That is their reputation. So these people are experts. Presumably you've gone to an expert. So they keep everything completely clean. They sterilise your skin, they sterilise the equipment, everything's sterile. So the chances are that the bacteria, I mean the air is full of bacteria. The air is full of bacteria and fungus. I will say that as well. I've seen tattoo infections and it's not bacterial, it's fungal. The air is full of fungus everywhere you look. Your body, even forget your tattoos for a minute, your body is covered in fungus. Covered all the time. And it's completely natural. But your immune system just has a running battle second by second, keeping you alive. So it's probably fungus or bacteria that's just landed. You could have breathed on it, it could have just landed on it, anything like that. So who knows how you got infected. Somebody said here, are tattoos bad for your blood? Well, no. No, obviously if you get an infection, that's not so good. But the tattoo, the ink, everything is below the bloodline. So it should be completely safe. It's completely safe. Everything's been tested. You should be okay. Now what else is somebody writing here? Can you die from a tattoo? Yes, people have died from tattoo infection. That's why I say if you start to experience itching running away from the tattoo, say for instance, if the itching or redness starts to extend away down your arm, get to the hospital, get to the doctors and get infected. Can you get cancer from tattoos? No. No, no, no. Don't worry about things like that. Enjoy yourself having a tattoo and just enjoy it and treat it. In the early days especially, for the first few months, treat it like a baby. Gently massage these oils on. When you've got rid of your infection, when you've got rid of it, I would use this. Just put it on at bedtime. If you're going to bed, just massage it on. It'll stop bacteria getting in. If you get up in the morning, you're having a shower, whatever you, just massage a couple of drops on it. It doesn't smell, it's a clear oil, virtually clear. And it won't stain your clothes, won't do anything, and it'll just protect your beautiful tattoo. What's the point in having a beautiful tattoo going ruined with infection? So look after it in the early days. Okay. Oh man, somebody's just wrote here. Is tattoo a sin? I'm not even getting into that. Listen, you enjoy your life, and it's a sin not to enjoy your life, isn't it? I would say. So enjoy your tattoos, enjoy your piercings, but if you break into your skin, you're inviting parasites, bacteria, yeast, fungus, mold. You're inviting parasites to get in. It's a part of human nature. So I'm not disrespecting anybody's religious beliefs. Of course you can have religious beliefs, but what I'm saying is, if there is a God, God said here, you've got a life and it's a beautiful life. Try to enjoy it, try your best. If you want to have beautiful pictures on yourself, or if you want to have pictures on your body, just look after your body. Don't lose your health because of a tattoo infection, alright? So I'm not, no sins there. Okay. There's quite a few questions about whether people should have tattoos or not. That's not what this webinar is about. I'm assuming you've got tattoos and you love having tattoos. You've just got an infection. From my experience, people leave it too late. If you've got a serious infection, forget the oils, get antibiotics from the doctor, okay? If you're planning on getting more tattoos, and most people, once they've got one, they go on to have another and another and another. What I would say is, get this remedy and go along to your tattoo artist next time and say, here, that's what it is, that's what's in it. Would you have any objections on rubbing that on afterwards? I've never yet met a tattoo artist who objects to it, because it's protecting the tattoo artist's work. Tattoo artists don't want you to get infected. It's a hassle for them, it's a trouble for them. It could possibly damage their reputation. So, and that's it. It's a very quick webinar, so it's simple. Cinnamon oil, thyme oil, or clove oil are powerful, but the most powerful is myrrh oil. Myrrh. Have a look on the internet. It's what Roman soldiers used to save their life. It's what they used to stop them getting infected. It's very powerful against skin infections, very powerful against bacteria, yeast, mold, fungus, anything that's getting in your tattoo. Okay, you can buy them in your local store, or if you want it from us, there you go, urgent. We put that bottle, which has got dissolved in it, 4 homeopathic remedies to stimulate your immune system. So if you're carrying on with your tattoos, you'll be going into your tattoo with a stronger immune system. That's the tattoo formula. We can get it sent out to you urgently, or you can buy it from your local store. So that's the gist of it. Don't use tea tree. Don't. It's not strong enough. It's better than nothing, but it's not strong enough. Okay. And it's a short webinar. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've got loads more, so please subscribe and give us a like, a thumbs up, whatever they do on YouTube. You know. It's like a competition nowadays. So you look after your tattoos, get the oils on it and enjoy yourself. Bye for now.